She says how thoughtful of God to arrange matters so that wherever you happen to be born, the local religion always turns out to be the true one. Have you heard this quote before, Landon?
I have, or I've heard it rephrased another way. How convenient that the true church is the one that your parents happen to belong to.
Mm.
No matter where in the world you are, the true church is the one your parents belong to, and raised you and taught you about. So, absolutely. And I'm reading right now Dan McClellan's book. Uh, the Bible says so, and it is very interesting because I just read about this, and he talks about how many different gods there were, that originally in the Bible there was a group of gods, and there were 70 nations at the time, and so they assigned a god to each nation, and each nation had its own god, and that god took care of that nation. That actually makes more sense than what we do today, that hey, hey, I was raised in this culture and my God is true, and I don't have to believe in their God, but their God is true to them. And each local custom had their own God and relationship with their own deity. Eventually, Judaism and others went monotheistic and said, "Oh, God, our God is more important than all the other gods," and over time that went away. But yeah, absolutely. When you look back at history, it's amazing that you see how many gods have come and gone, and all of these people believed in the God that
Yep.
they were under at the time.
Yep, that's exactly right. And it is usually the religion that you are born into,
Hmm.
which is why I think President Oakes, right out of the gate, is making a huge push. Have more children, right? You know that one of the most effective vectors for keeping people inside a religion and building membership is to raise somebody in that religion.
Well, we just saw a post of 110 baptisms in Sierra Leone, I think it was,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
they were all kids.
They were all children.
They
Yeah.
were all children. And so, what do? If you want people to believe in your God, you get them young and you train them up to believe in that God. And that's how you convince them it's the true church, is it's the one they were raised with.
Yep. I think it's the age-old formula that works. All right. Let's move on to our next slide.